Here we are with Chad Gable at the WWE community event for the Special Olympics. Does this hold close to you, considering you have an Olympic background yourself?
For that reason and others, first of all, yes. And we did the Special Olympic Games last summer in Orlando, and it was so cool and such a large presentation and impressive presentation. I was like, man, this just like the Olympics I went to. It was such a big deal, and everyone was so involved and intense. It was great. But also, my nephew has epilepsy, and he's heavily involved in Special Olympics. He does bowling, soccer, other sports, all kinds. And so for that reason also, it's kind of merging two worlds in my family and my professional life as well. So it's something very important to me.
And then, you talk about, I think you said your nephew.
Yes.
But there's other kids to be kind of a role model. How, do you feel pressure within that a little bit?
I used to. When I first got asked to do appearances like this, it kind of weighed heavy on me because I'm like, man, even though I had been to the Olympics, I never really viewed myself as that. And I think it takes a while. Being with the company and kind of realizing the effect that we have as characters and as superstars on people and kids. And to me, that's become one of the most special things in my entire life is when they ask me to do these appearances with Special Olympics, because you can really look and see the effect you have on the kids, but I also make it clear to them that they have a very similar effect on me. Every time we do these, they get me so amped up, I'm pouring sweat here, and I just want to go wrestle a match right now because they get me so excited. Their work ethic and energy is infectious, in the best way. So.
And because they're so impressionable, how do you? Because you have a character that's
Sure.
also might be very different than what you
Sure.
should be around them. How do you challenge that for you?
Yeah, and I think the good thing about our character at the moment is people kind of love to hate us.
Yeah.
So it's they see the bad guy on TV or see me acting like a jerk, but it's also kind of fun. So when they see you in person, they're not I don't want to, we're not that intimidating. So, and I don't put on that side of me when I'm here anyway. I'm totally embracing them, and I just make sure that they know that when I see them doing something that resonates with me and it's impressive, work ethic to me is the most important thing in the world. And there was a kid named Blake today that was just every single station, he was going nonstop from beginning to end, intense, no one else. And I made sure to pull him aside afterwards and say, look, man, that was impressive to me. I appreciate you putting in that effort, and just please never lose that. That's going to serve you for the rest of your life in whatever you end up doing. So please just keep that. And he, the look on his face, it just resonated with him, and stuff like that makes me so happy. So
that's kind of the biggest message, right? Just give it your all.
Sure. Yeah, 100%, dude. How could you ever fail? You can't. There's no way to fail if you do that. So it's all a win as long as you're giving it your 100%.